I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little, and feel too little, and feel too little, and feel too little.
I have a dream.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Right here at NBTV, we're standing next to Mr. Mark Daniels. He is, of course, the founder of Operation Weed Out Hate. Mark, you had a tremendous program here today, downtown Springfield, right here at the Lincoln Memorial, in commemoration, of course, of the 44th anniversary of the great late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. mountaintop speech. How do you feel about the turnout here today and how people are beginning to feel like Operation Weed Out Hate is a tremendous initiative and it needs to be exposed to all Americans?
There's power in the individual. In 1964, Martin Luther King was invited to Berlin, Germany, West Berlin, to give a speech to a group of West Berliners at that point of time. And he snuck in that evening to East Berlin with only an American Express card because the U.S. State Department wanted to make it difficult for him to travel into East Berlin. He gave a wonderful speech of encouragement, telling people that God knows no separation, no divides. 2,500 people heard that speech in the Marienkirche, the Marine Church in Berlin, Germany. Years later, those were the same people who instituted the peaceful reunification of the two Germanys into one. Hopefully, some of the children here today, be it 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, will participate in something much, much grandiose, much, much greater, the reunification of the planet Earth.
No more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
The Weed Out Hate initiatives advocates that children should be taught to remove the weed seeds of hate through gardening projects. And what better place to be standing here in the garden of Mr. Lincoln's hometown to plant some seeds this morning. The campaign can transform the educational landscape by associating gardening with a very positive social change. It inspires healthy, prejudice-free attitudes on the part of children and nature lovers everywhere.
We've got some difficult days ahead, but it really doesn't matter with me now because I've been to the mountaintop and I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.
Again, once transformed, in the future, the collective action of weeding out hate can transform this stone into spiritual connective tissue. This is how we can take Dr. King's vision to the next level. Just think of the possibilities if the children of this country were to email the President of the United States to lobby for a globally televised Weed Out Hate event. Just think of the possibilities if 2 billion children were called upon to ionize petrified egoistic stone of hope into connected spiritual life. I have donated 35,000 of these anti-bullying peace seed packs, 8,000 alone to the kids of the Springfield School District. With each pack, a child is introduced to gardening. Practicing gardening rituals with this kind of intention reinforces the message throughout one's life. With each pack, bullying instincts can begin to be weeded out. With each pack, children can begin to develop a heightened dimension of civic engagement. Each pack calling on the kids to email the White House. Let's weed out hate and sow the seeds of peace together in the garden where Abraham's roots run deepest, so that all of us can begin to occupy the dream.
There it is, folks, downtown Springfield, Illinois, at the Lincoln Memorial. We're going to continue to be right here with Mark Daniels with Operation Weed Out Hate. Stay tuned.
Baby, don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me no more.
This has been an NBTV production. Why? Because we care.